everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are here back to Merfolk on Arena. Merfolk's got new upgrades from War of the Spark, things like Merfolk Skydiver. Oh yeah, we're gonna fly over our opponents, evasive damage, pump up our own creatures. You want to see Merfolk being played on Arena? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And MTG Jeff is now playing with a Sarkhan Dragon deck in Standard. You want to check that out? Go check him out on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. Don't forget, we're also here with Chubby Meatball. Say hi, Chubby Meatball. That's right. Chubby Meatball the Wanderer.
You were still covering her up.
No, you see her. Right down there. That's a Chubby Meatball. Chubby Meatball the cat. Yeah, so what we do have with Merfolk Skydiver is... I mean, this is basically a souped up version of... I think it's Gaia's Skyfolk from Invasion, which was a blue-green 2/2 flying Merfolk. This is a strict upgrade. We got blue-green for a 1/1 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Target creature you control, not some other target creature you control. Usually, they always make us put the counter on something else. Finally, you can put it on its own creature. So Merfolk Skydiver can come into play, and we can put the counter on itself. It sounds great. So we're going to put a +1/+1 counter on her, and she becomes a 2/2 creature. On top of that, we've got Proliferate at 3 colorless, a green and a blue. We can put a +1/+1. We can, for everything that has a counter on it, we can put another counter on it. That means any creature with the counter on from Merfolk Skydiver gets bigger. Benthic Biomancer gets bigger and gets another trigger. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know how much we're going to use the Proliferate. I just want to use Merfolk Skydiver as a nice, cheap 2/2 creature that has evasion. Evasion for our Curious Obsession, which is very strong out of the mono blue tempo deck, and I think it's just as good in the Merfolk deck. Helps you, once it gets out of hand, once you start drawing 2 cards a turn, you're going to overwhelm any opponent. So that's what Curious Obsession is for. So we are playing still Benthic Biomancer. Great turn 1 play. You can adapt it on turn 2. Exchange your stupid lands, islands, breeding pools, hinterland, harbor, or unclaimed territory for some serious gas. Playing with Dive Down, so we have something to protect our better creatures, and on top of that, protect the creature that has Curious Obsession. This is another addition that we're adapting from the Mono Blue Tempo deck. Mistcloaked Herald, unblockable creature, great to put the Curious Obsession on, and just unblockable damage every single turn. Merfolk Trickster. And I want to be more evasive with this deck. We're going to play with more flyers. Shaper Apprentice, 2/1 flying creature, has flying as long as you control another Merfolk. So, one thing with this is, I really hate... Oh man, I still don't know what the spider is called. The stupid spider with reach.
Krill.
No. You're way off. Whatever, the spider with reach that fights our creatures, it's going to exchange with Shaper Apprentice. Maybe not even early. If we play this on turn 2 with no other creatures, does not have flying, will not get eaten up by the stupid green spider. But if Shaper Apprentice does have flying, it will at least exchange with the spider, so I like that. So 2/1 creature that will exchange with the reaching fighting spider. We have Silver Gillidat for card advantage, Merfolk Mistbinder, great card. Merfolk Skydiver, our new addition. For Wizard's Retort, just a counterspell. You have to have an answer to a lot of cards in Standard right now. Wizard's Retort is just the all-around answer for all those things, and I do believe we have enough Wizards. Silver Gillidat, Shaper Apprentice, Merfolk Trickster, Benthic Biomancer. So moving on to the sideboard. I still don't know exactly what the sideboard should look like. We're going to play with 3 Incubation and Incongruity. Usually I'll bring this in against removal heavy decks so that we can exile our own creatures, turn them into 3/3 frogs, or if they have a really big creature we have to deal with, we can turn that creature into a 3/3 frog. Essence Capture for the creature-based decks, Negate for the control decks or combo decks, and Kazima, an Enigmatic Mentor for the control decks. I mean, so long as this thing's in play, it's going to be really hard to kill our creatures. You're not going to win any counterspell war, and you won't win any... one spell is probably going to cost them like 4 mana, seriously. So, and if we have one answer to that, then their whole game is clunky. So I'm really looking forward to Kasmina, and we got a Tempest Caller for the creature-based matchups. If we need to clear the way for our Merfolk Tricksters and Silvergill Adepts, we will with the Tempest Caller. But hopefully, our evasive creatures will be enough to get in the damage to win. So with that, let's go play. Let's go play our league, or not a league. Ranked play.
Man. Whoa.
Are you making random stupid sounds?
I'm just trying to jumpstart your memory here.
It's not
Does
helping.
this thing have a K in its name?
Maybe a cuss sound, but I don't know where. Oh, we have to resign. We have to concede immediately. Sorry, I brought the wrong deck. I really don't care if I lose. I'm not getting ready. Get ready for this.
Now
I'm a content creator. Oh, they punished me still? I didn't even see their deck. I saw their name. Okay, we got the Merfolk deck now. The Merfolk deck has arrived. Okay, stop it. So, you're annoying me. We're up against Brizette. What's up with this bug? Well, this is a bad start. This is a better start. I think we can keep this. I don't think we need more of these things. We already have a 1-drop, so if we draw a 3rd land, we have something to play on. We have a way of emptying our hand by turn 3. That's good. So because we have Wizard's Retort, we're definitely going to lead off with the Benthic Biomancer. And follow that up with, like, probably Merfolk Trickster next turn. I mean, it depends what our opponent's doing. Or what they're on. So it looks more like they are the Anexus deck. Could be fooled. But if they are a Nexus deck, I guess they're going to find out who we are. I'll play Shaper Apprentice. This allows me to apply pressure to the board, and later we can hold up Merfolk Trickster and stuff. Yeah, so it's a Nexus deck. But with red, Teamer Nexus. Or maybe it's, you know what? It's Teamer Wilderness Reclamation, so I don't know if they are actually playing with Nexus of Fate in their deck. Okay, what does this deck play? Oh, I don't have any deck lists near me right now. Alright, attack. I'm not sure what I have to play around here. So I'll play Mistcloaked Herald. I'll play a breeding pool untapped. So I can play Merfolk Trickster at end of turn. It doesn't let us play Silvergill Adept very easily, but I do want to be able to play a Merfolk Trickster at end of turn. Or while holding up Wizard's Retort. Like, if they go for a Nexus of Fate, I have to counter it. I think this is a new deck. Or at least I didn't hear about it until I started looking up some standard lists. I gotta get prepared for the standard tournament coming up. What do they discard? They discard a land. Sure. Okay, that resolves. And then with the Wilderness Reclamation trigger on the stack, I will just flash in a Merfolk Trickster. Because they can't play Nexus of Fate off of this mana anyway, so I'm not sure what they want to do with 5 mana, but I'll let it all resolve.
You're gonna regret it.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I am gonna regret it. Well! We're dead. We're super dead. Oh man, are we dead. Okay. Okay, we'll just pass. That was as bad as it could have been.
Oh yeah.
So while this is happening, I am going to look up this deck now. Like, I'm losing here because of... Oh, I can't even counter this. Resolves. Maybe they don't... Like, they may not even have Nexus of Fate in their deck. Temur Reclamation. 2 Niv Mizzet. Expansion and Explosion. Deals X damage to any target. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. Pass. I'm just learning. It plays... I don't want to spend the time during sideboarding. Shivan Fire. Kick. It's a 1 red. Deals 2 damage to target creature. If the spell was kicked, it deals 4 damage to that creature instead. So it's... This is a reprinted card. Growth Spiral, Lightning Strike, Fire. It has 2 Fiery Cannonades. Well, that was important to know. So I'm just playing ass backwards wrong. They're just using... there is no Nexus of Fate in this deck. But I'm learning. Okay, Shivan Fire. So they have a lot of stuff that kills at 2 toughness. Chemistry Insight. Expansion and Explosion. Copy target. Instant or sorcery spells convert mana cost 4 or less. And that's for a hybrid blue-blue or red-red. You may choose new targets for the copy. 2 search for his Kanta. I'm running out of time. Okay, can you just go through my turn? I'm not doing anything on my turn. 25 land. They have got Shivan Fire in the sideboard, Lava Coil, 3 negate, Crushing Canopy. They're not even playing with the green spider. Okay, that's fine. I now know what we're up against. Fiery Cannonade is a beating, though.
Sure is.
Beginning of your end step, untap all your lands, sure. Wilderness Reclamation is insane.
You should play with that card.
I can't use it. It's good if it's good in a deck with a lot of instants. I got my eyes on their deck list. This is definitely a loss due to inexperience. See, I see like blue, I see green, I see Wilderness Reclamation. I think Nexus of Fate, but this is clearly not a Nexus of Fate deck.
Look up that card.
What?
The green with the variety, the fight.
I can't. I'm not gonna do it. Hold on. Explosion deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards. I actually don't want to show them that I have this. Yeah, we can... I think we can concede.
Oof.
I see enough. I don't care. So we can bring in the Incubation and Incongruity, because that can deal with Niv Mizzet. That's a clean answer. Kasmina might be okay, but not that great. Negate's going to be very good. Kasmina, I don't know. Okay, I think I want card advantage cards. I'm going to take out Mistcloaked Herald. Merfolk Trickster is fine. Negate's fine. Shaper Apprentice is fine. 2 mana for a 2-power creature. That's okay. Silvergill Adept, same situation. But I have 3 cards I have to get rid of. I could get rid of some dive downs. But I don't really want to. Dive down would just protect, because a lot of our creatures are similar. Okay, we'll take out some dive downs. 2 power, 2 power, 2 power. Do a lot of 2 power. Okay, done. So we've got an answer for Niv Mizzet. We have answers to sweepers. Oh, we're definitely playing first. Ugh. Hinterland Harbor is going to come into play tap, but I guess we're going to keep this anyway. So it's not the aggro start we want, but it's playable. Now they're tanking it.
Good.
We have our 1 of dive down in our hand. Okay. A lot of people ask me, Nikachu, can I play Hinterland Harbor in my modern Merfolk deck? And I'm like, no, because of this. So they're just... They shocked, so they're just going to kill this thing. Maybe we don't let them do that. What happens if we don't let them use their mana? Okay, we'll let them use their mana. They clearly have Shock in their hand. I don't know Shock or the Shiv and Fire. Alright, we're done with the turn. Pass it off. Yeah, I'll play the Biomancer because we can at least try to protect it with Dive Down. Sure. Sure. Okay. Niv Mizzet, here we come. So I just need to get a 3rd mana so I can play this incubation and incongruity. Ugh. So I could play 2 Curious Obsessions on the Benthic Biomancer and hope that my opponent cannot deal with the second one. Or, I mean, sorry, hope that we draw another land so we have Dive Down, but I do have a lot of cards, like things like Unclaimed Territory, that won't count. So we'll just start with 1 Curious Obsession. And attack. Because it's still worth like 2 damage. Sorry, 2 cards. This turn, the next turn. Okay, we do get Breeding Pool. I think with this we'll play a Curious Obsession. And end the turn. So we're gonna get ready for next turn. And even if they play Niv Mizzet, then we still have Incubation. But also another mana. Are you playing with Dive? Is there a Dive Down in this deck? None. Okay, so at upkeep, at my upkeep, come on. Don't be so finicky. We're going to destroy this stupid thing. Oh, whatever. Actually, it's interesting. They could target the Benthic Biomancer. Alright, let's draw. Well, that draw sucks. That's a bad draw. What's the wording on Niv Mizzet? Oh, it was... There is no punishment if I draw a card. It's if they draw a card. And if it's just if I cast an instant or sorcery spell, they draw a card. So the correct line was actually to draw a card instead. Well, I'm silly. Okay, let's go to my main. No attacks, I don't have any evasion. Oh, now we're gonna lose this damn thing. Oh! Reading the cards tells you what the cards do. How do we get out of this? Ooh, Sihili.
Dare to marvel at my masterpieces.
So whenever they cast a non-creature spell... Hey, can we use this? It's hybrid. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token into play. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except that it's an artifact and... Yeah, okay. In addition to its other types. Alright. No blocks. I feel very embarrassed over this match. The Merfolk deck is not... I'm not doing justice for this Merfolk deck. So here's the good news. The Skydivers can take to the skies. Sure. This card can do a lot of work. And it's only blue. Oh! Well, we're gonna hold on to this. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast this. I'm just gonna cast this, put the counter on itself, play another Skydiver, put a counter on itself. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Okay, resolves. I might have missed this card in my review of the cards. I'm looking at this for mono blue tempo because that deck can play a lot of instants and so sorry, just a lot of non-creature spells. They're all on the ground, but you know, whatever. It'll be an interesting card to try out in the future. So, we're pretty boned, but it's not hopeless yet.
Start your engines.
Start your engines. the Curious Obsession here. And for sure we're going to attack our opponent, and we're probably going to do this for quite a few turns. Another Fiery Cannonade.
Not this time, sucker.
No, not this time. You blew up your token. That is a non-bow. Attack Liliana. The player. Okay, Shaper Apprentice. I guess we'll just end the turn. And still play Merfolk Trickster at instant speed. At least we're out of range of Fiery Cannonade. Not out of range of this damn thing. Before we let them draw cards, potentially with that thing, I want to tap it down. I guess we're just going to attack them. Ugh. Problem with playing Shaper Apprentice is just going to die to Niv Mizzet. It's a 1 toughness creature.
What you want?
I'm gonna go to the new one. I'm gonna go to a new game. We're just dead. I am not winning this board state. Ooh, I got a Mastery Orb. Oh, I'm playing with green now! Amazing. It was an accident. I don't care about this junk. Can anyone confirm if I complete everything that these symbols are gonna light up? It just feels like that's what's gonna happen. Except it doesn't happen. See, they don't let me choose these unless I play all of that other color. Okay, so I got half of them. Or I have 2/5. I have 2/5 of the tree.
Math.
The magic tree. Lazy bum.
Garfield, is that you? Richard?
This hand looks great. Oh no, it's not great. Okay, it's great now. The Hinterland Harbor had no way of coming into play untapped. I guess it's just gonna be Mistcloaked Herald. And depending what our opponent plays, we'll play Silvergill Adept or some Curious Obsessions. Also depending on like what we draw, because like this looks like a removal heavy deck. Alright then. Alright, card advantage. This should be the advantage of the Merfolk deck. We're playing with things like Silvergill Adept.
Something truly spectacular.
Alright. She sounds like a witch. I think we're just gonna go all in, to be honest. We've got to dive down. Or do we play around? We can, but they just played this Angrass Rampage, which makes us sacrifice a creature. We could play a Mistcloaked Herald instead to try to play around this for a turn. Yeah, I think we should do that. Should we?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Gideon. Attack Gideon! If I somehow lose this now, I'll be embarrassed. I feel like we're pretty far ahead.
Let's get moving.
Oh god. What to do about this? Okay, it resolves. Discard. You get to draw a card. I'm going to discard a card. And I guess that card is going to be... Biomancer. Card that they know about. We still have quite a bit of game right now. We can put a Curious Obsession on the Mistcloaked Herald. I'll continue to attack, and I'll try to get in a Merfolk Trickster next turn. Ooh, that's great. Okay, we'll play an Unclaimed Territory. Name Merfolk. Yeah, it's just a 4/4 flyer right now. Not a big deal. They'll probably never attack with Nicol Bolas for a while anyway. So I guess we can let that resolve. Doesn't change anything. They can only take one dive down. We have another dive down. They can't take the Merfolk Trickster, so there's no point in playing the Merfolk Trickster. Let's play a Merfolk Trickster now. They fixed Arena. The by default, the Unclaimed Territory is now tapping for the mana that we want. Oh, look at this. They're going to untap their Nicol Bolas. I'm going to Scrooge that up. Got it.
One drop ripples and grows.
Sure. We're playing against the new cards, people. It's not easy. Oh, no. Okay, so I can now put this on this Silver Gill Adept. No, forget it. I'm just going to put on the Curious... I'm going to put on the Mistcloaked Herald. This thing is
Unblockable.
Yeah, it's unblockable.
What now?
Something. Two cards. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got Wizard's Retort up. That's nice. How far are you from activating this? It's cost 7, so you've got essentially 5 mana because of Kiora.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
No. The hell does that mean? Make it sound like I'm dead. I'm dead.
You are.
Maybe they're right. It is going to be a good game. Okay, see? It's tapping it wrong. Feel Merfolk. Feel Shaper Apprentice. Submit 1. Leave Dive Down and Wizard's Retort up. So this is exactly how I drew the deck up. No, to hell with that. Nicol Bolas. 5 mana. Bullshit card. Millions of abilities. Sure, attack. Get in something. So I have 8. I have lethal. Oh, they want to now do the attack untap trick.
Splash.
So what is this? This is 5, 6, 7? Not lethal. Let's just attack with everything anyway. So they can block the Silver Gill Adept, whatever. They'll go down to 2, and then it'll be just easy to do an all-out attack for victory.
Good stuff. Better.
Okay, just in case the board gets wiped. How can this get activated? I guess I risked this thing getting activated, and they could put like another. Oh, but they can't have 2 nickel. No, they can have 2 nickel boluses on the battlefield. So this is some sort of control deck with nickel bolus. I don't think I want essence capture. Probably want incubation though. Definitely want dive down. Definitely want the Curious Obsession. Definitely want Skydiver. I don't know if we want Skydiver. I don't even know if we want Mistcloaked Herald. Mistcloaked Herald was only good because they ended up resolving a nickel bolus.
Well, Herald is always good. Unblockable.
Okay, I'll just get rid of Shaper Apprentice and put in some negates. Take out the Skydiver. I know these are the new cards, but I don't think it's the new cards that are going to help us get there. Lazy Bum Online. Ugh. I guess we're gonna keep this, but the problem is the hand is not very threat dense. I mean, they can go turn 1 duress, and then we're in some trouble. Alright. Spell Pierce not up. None of your stuff is up either. I think I can just play a Trickster at the end of turn. Yeah, I can still play a Trickster at the end of turn. Oh good, we have another Trickster. So it's not a safe moment at all to put a Curious Obsession on the Trickster, so we just attack with it. I'm gonna wait for a moment where our opponent is tapped out. Oh, still no removal. They might be waiting for a 2-for-1. Well, we're definitely gonna Wizard's Retort this. And now maybe we follow it up with Curious Obsession. I might even play a Skydiver post-combat just to give it 4 toughness. I mean, Lava Coil can kill it, but it would just be specifically Lava Coil, nothing else. We're all in on this Trickster.
It'd be good.
Ugh. Ritual of Soot is such an annoying card. Oh, now we draw the Wizard's Retort. I think I'll keep the land in my hand for Benthic Biomancer. Well, fortunately, we're at least drawing the Wizard's Retorts when we need them. Oh, that's pretty good. So at least we get some value. Oh, that is value. That's good. End turn. Just hope for not another Ritual of Soot. Okay, that can resolve. That's fine. We've got the Merfolk Trickster. Not a long-term plan, but, you know, a short-term plan. Alright, we're vulnerable, but we're putting the test to our opponent. Well, they're gonna take it anyway, so we'll protect our Merfolk Mistbinder. Exile target creature, jeez. Full retail.
This is my life.
Alright, and we did draw the Biomancer. Heck in there for one. And I'm not going to play it. I'm going to play it next turn. If they play another Ritual of Soot, I'm just going to lose the Biomancer for no reason. I would really like to play the Biomancer and give ourselves a chance to exchange this island. Ah, well, wasn't playing around that. But I think there's more removal spells and sweepers than there are thought erasures, because they can't even take our Biomancer with duress. Well, that can't be good news.
It's just getting worse.
Running out of resources. Although we've got what, we've been like 3 for 1 twice, then 2 for 1 again somewhere else. They keep drawing good cards. But one thing we now know is that we can play probably Essence Capture.
I am one again. Another time, Planeswalk, I outsmarted you eons ago.
Is it over yet? Oh yeah, it's over. Okay. Oof. Oh, we have better chances in Game 3. Oh, we've got the cards. I won't bring in a... Okay, I guess I'll bring in more negates because they're just playing with tons of sweepers. Dangerous sweepers. I'll take out Mistcloaked Herald. 3 cards. We can bring in some Essence Captures for the... they're playing with Phoenix and Nicol Bolas. I don't need to bring in the full playset. Ideally, we're just gonna have one. That'll be okay. And so, because they have so many sweepers, I guess we're just gonna have to play the plan of just play one creature, and then try to baby it the entire time. I don't love this hand, but we'll keep it. Against a Thought Erasure... You know what we could have done? We could have signed it out of land. That was a possibility. So we'll start off with Breeding Pool.
What's it gonna be?
Waiting. Okay, we'll play our Silvergill Adept. And we still have a lot of interaction. Let's just try to grind out our opponent. If they want to kill this, go for it. I don't care. Sure. I would rather they don't know what's in our hands. I don't know if this is worth protecting, but I will. I mean, we've got no pressure. We gotta deal at least some damage to our opponent. Is this uncounterable? so we have an opportunity to now adapt this while they're tapped out. That's great. Chuck the breeding pool. And we pass. So we're in pretty good shape here. Look, they're running out of cards, and we get the Curious Obsession. We can back it up with Wizard's Retort. Ugh. I guess we're just gonna let this resolve. I don't think it's that important that we get Curious Obsession online immediately. I really need an answer to Nicol Bolas. Well, we can use this to find a creature. Yeah, this one. I don't think any of these matter, except that this one can be played at flash speed. Nothing. Did they miss a land drop? I don't think so. Okay. Let's go for it. We can have Essence Capture for a Nicol Bolas creature and still have Wizard's Retort. And if this can connect for a few turns, hopefully we can run away with the game with it. Ah, that sucks. We didn't lose cards, but we didn't gain anything either. Now we're sort of flooding. Keeping them in my hand, disguise information from our opponent, but also give us something to discard if we draw another Biomancer. Well, now we're naked. We're naked. I'll still... I guess I'll play an island. Just in case we draw Silvergill Adept. We also need, just in case somehow, this is great.
What a game.
It favors them, though, because they got more... Once we've gotten to the point where there's really high life totals and a lot of mana, their top decks are way more powerful than our top decks. So they're pretty advantaged here. I got one unknown card in my hand, so I will duress. I will counterspell this. It's not too bad. Can at least... This thing can at least counter a Nicol Bolas. But not that one. You draw a card, each opponent exiles a card from their hand, or opponent destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay. Jeez! I guess I should have discarded the Unclaimed Territory, that's what they knew about. You draw a card, each opponent exiles a card from their hand or a permanent they control. Okay, so we can potentially kill this thing. And we will make sure to exile the Unclaimed Territory.
My revenge would be painful. Let your weak mind
Alright, fine. And what's great is now we're going to loot away this island, hopefully for something useful. Ugh.
Hey, it's just milling your deck.
I guess so.
Good.
I can't help but feel like I flood a lot whenever I play the Merfolk deck. And I'm only playing with 20 lands. And I've got so many draw spells.
I have other schemes to attend to.
I guess so. The Afterlife. Okay, that resolves.
With
Okay, they're empty-handed. Alright, let's go. Let's get the clock going! Let's get the clock going! Let's get curious. 3 turn clock. Let's get Wizard's Retorts and stuff like that to seal the deal. There we go. You're lazy.
Lazy bone.
No. Hell no. That's right, I top decked that. There we go. Yeah, it is nice. Of course, more lands. Why not? Okay, we'll keep this. If they try to kill the Benthic Biomancer with a removal spell, we can blow it up. Turn it into a frog. Nope, nothing. We did it! Oh, we outground them. It was a lot of patience, a lot of resource exchanges, and we even beat a god Bolus. I've earned my gold tier 3 back. Alright, let's see what we open here.
Gold. Gold wild.
Plane-wide celebration. Okay, one more match. Let's hopefully we. What?
You almost squished her.
Where is she?
Well, she's on the table now.
Oh, it's shoving meatballs fast. Although I have to say I've stepped on her millions of times. Johnny, what does this mean? A white deck?
Oh, come on, stupid. Wait up.
At least that last matchup showed that even against a really heavy removal spell deck, that you still have a lot of game. This hand is good, even though we're on the draw. Or are we on the play? No, we're on the draw. 2 Curious Obsessions. Depending on the deck, I mean, I just might dump all my Curious Obsessions on this thing, but it might be that Teamer Reclamation deck. And I think it is. We still have that open. They have 2 Lightning Strikes.
You don't know that.
Oh, fuck it, we're all in. Deal with this or you're dead. It's basically like Lightning Strike or bust. This is so powerful. Yeah, you better search very well with that Azcanta. Oh, they like what they found. Oh no! That'll do it too. Do they play with Blink? Or does this deck just happen to have Blink? Search for Azcanta, Gifts of Paradise. Actually, the Teamer Reclamation deck does not play this. Memory to Genius. Or at least the list that I'm looking at isn't playing it. I want to know if I have to hold up Wizard's Retort. No, I guess not. Okay, against the Search for Azcanta, you have to go all out. Yeah, I gotta be fast. So let's be fast. Guess we'll dump a Mistcloaked Herald.
That was a mistake.
Then I screwed up. What's this? Jace, Wielder of Mysteries? This is mono blue control. No, we got some green. Some green has shown up.
2, 5, 2.
sure. Okay, so now we have Merfolk Trickster and Wizard's Retort up. If we play Merfolk Trickster, that will be 6, 8, 9, 10 power. 11 with the Diver. Well, if they don't have... They have no way to put a sweeper on the board. I'll put an extra counter on the Biomancer. Maybe they'll start playing a Fox. Well, maybe this is, maybe this is a Nexus deck. Yeah, this is a Nexus deck. So is this lethal? This is 5, 9, 11. It's not lethal, so we'll let this resolve. And we're just gonna Wizard's Retort next time. Because now we have lethal on the board. It's only 2 mana. It's very disappointing. This is only 2 mana, so we are gonna Wizards. Yeah, we'll Wizard's Retort this thing. This could end up really bad. They could end up playing two Root Snares next turn.
Nope.
Alright, so what do we got? So we've got all the negates. I don't know if Incubation's going to be very good. They do play with some creatures. They do play with the Spider, and they do play with that XX bound. I want to call it Bounding Crisis. Is it Bounding Crisis? I don't think so.
Don't ask me.
I won't ask you then. Alright, what do we take out? We might want to keep Mistcloaked Herald because it's at least something you can play on turn 1 to get a fast clock key. I think I want to curve out 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Or 1 drop, 2 drop, maybe play 2 things on turn 2. Dive down are going to be very poor. I mean, they have Blink, but I think that's it. Shaper Apprentice is fine. Except they can get eaten up by the Spider. Take a few of those out, I guess. I think we're still good on creatures. Here we go! This hand does not curve out at all. This hand's clunky. Mulligan. Yeah, Mulligan. I'll keep it. I think we need... I really like this card, but we need, ideally, a land. Ideally, an island.
Here it go.
Because this Curious Obsession, Mistcloaked Herald line is really slow. Of course. So I'm gonna play the Mistcloaked Herald because the Spider can block Benthic Biomancer. Dig, dig, dig. No, I'm gonna start drawing cards. I can play Unclaimed Territory and put a Biomancer in play. But we need to start accumulating some card advantage. There we go. That's a good card. Merfolk. And play Benthic Biomancer. Okay, I like how this game's going. If we can just find one more blue card. counter, like, sorry, one more island, we'll be in really good business, really good shape. Okay, that's fine. So in that case, we can't play either of these, so we will... We'll leave Ben... Do I want to leave Ben 3 points? No, do you know what? Let's do this now. I really want this island now. If we can draw one. Discard Shaper Apprentice. Wilderness Reclamation? Please do not. Alright, that's good. Okay, that's good. There we go. Oh, and we connected.
It's over.
Well, I don't know if it's over, but it looks pretty damn good for us. Sure. We're just gonna counter the important spells, but the problem is they can play big important spells like Wilderness Reclamation and have counterspell backup. What the hell is this? Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You can reveal a permanent card, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library, and you gain 3 life. Okay. Sure.
You found it.
Okay, start using up our Wizard's Retorts. That's the first one! That's not too bad. We could play Mist. What? How much does this do? 8? And then Lethal next turn? That's worth it. We have no chance of holding up 2 counter spells this turn. We need like an island and then a gate. So anyway, we're gonna end the turn. So we have Lethal. We got Lethal! It's on the way. What the hell is this? Spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents. Choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards with that chosen name from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, this can resolve.
The moon looks intriguing tonight.
Maybe because you're from the moon.
No tail should be discarded.
And some tails should be put to rest. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna attack. Do I attack here or do I attack here? Boom. I did it. Alright, so a pretty good showing for the Merfolk deck. We went 2-1 and I only lost the first match because I was playing like an absolute idiot. But aside from that, this deck has a lot of game. It's full of 2-drops, so I like how, for the most part, everything's really cheap. And of course, Curious Obsession, as you saw, is just as good in this deck as the Mono Blue Tempo deck, and you definitely want to be playing with this card because if it gets out of control, it just gets out of control. So I think if you want to take a Merfolk deck in one direction, this is a possibility. So with that, we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Standard.